Imagine waking up in a snowstorm, broken, trapped, and lying in a strange bed. Your legs are shattered, your body barely moves, and standing over you with a smile is your biggest fan. Someone who loves your work so much that she'd do anything to keep you right where you are. Welcome to Misery by Stephen King, one of the most chilling psychological horror novels ever written. This isn't a story about ghosts or monsters. It's about a fan, an author, and the terrifying extremes of obsession. Our story begins with Paul Sheldon, a famous novelist known for writing a best-selling romance series about a character named Misery Chastain. After finishing his new manuscript, a book that finally frees him from the Misery series, Paul celebrates, drives into a snowy Colorado highway, and crashes his car. When he wakes, he finds himself rescued by Annie Wilkes, a former nurse and his self-proclaimed #1 fan. At first, she seems caring, friendly, even nurturing. She feeds him, cleans his wounds, and keeps him sheltered from the storm. But it doesn't take long before something feels wrong. Very wrong. Annie discovers that in Paul's latest novel, he has killed off Misery. To Annie, Misery isn't just a character. She's real, beloved, and sacred. And Annie is furious. She forces Paul to burn his new manuscript and demands that he write a brand new novel, bringing Misery back from the dead. What starts as admiration quickly becomes imprisonment. Paul is trapped in Annie's isolated home, dependent on her for food, medicine, and survival. But survival comes at a horrifying cost. As the days pass, Annie's mood swings grow more violent, unpredictable, and terrifying. Paul witnesses the darkness inside her, a rage that comes with punishments, manipulation, and chilling acts of control. He begins to realize that Annie isn't just unhinged, she's deadly. With every page he writes, Paul is fighting for his life. Each chapter could mean freedom or a brutal end. Stephen King transforms a quiet farmhouse into a psychological battleground. No ghosts, no demons, just pure human horror. Misery shows how fear works when the monster isn't supernatural, but someone who loves you too much. It's a slow, suffocating tension that pulls the reader deeper and deeper as Paul plots escape, clings to hope, and learns just how far Annie will go to keep him forever. If you enjoy intense psychological tension, claustrophobic suspense, and villainy that feels too real, Misery is a masterpiece of horror fiction that will keep your heart racing until the very last page. So if you're ready for a story filled with terror, survival, and the darkest side of human obsession, check out the full audiobook of Misery by Stephen King. Dive into the chilling world of Paul and Annie. Just don't listen alone at night. Thanks for watching. And if you love horror stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and explore more terrifying audiobook summaries. Enjoy the full story if you're brave enough.